Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another Grand Cross video. The previous one was just like right now, but there's a lot of stuff to post and to talk about. Like, as you can see right now, the part 2 here is going to be a Transcendent Bond. If I'm not mistaken, for last year's Millibath, the New Year's was Red Zodiac, right? So it's kind of normal for them to right after the New Year's fast, they released the helper for the team. And it's kind of fitting because this guy here, I think it's called Helping Hands. I love the name. But okay, let's first see here what awaits us in the mean of what's coming out. Finally, we'll be able to get our free Fox Sin here. We were waiting for him for quite a while. Pretty much the same kind of character as, I think is, oh shoot, I forgot his name. Hawk? I think it's Hawk from last celebrations. I think we just recently managed to get Hawk to 6 out of 6, and now it's time to start working out on Sin. But very well. Let's see, I'm going to talk about Sin's kit once we actually get him, so we can actually play with him a little bit in the free-to-play friendly team, right? Let's see how he works. This is going to be the new character, Helping Hands Transcendent Bond. His banner though is not exactly the best, but we'll leave to talk about that once we get to talk about that. We will be able to get one free multi for him. I think that's okay, right? Not too bad, so this part is okay. I wish you all the best of luck in this one summon you're gonna do, but I already go ahead of time and say that I do not recommend summoning on him, but we'll get to that once we get to that. Okay, so this... Okay, wait a second. Okay, so this is the rewards for the events. So yes, we'll be able to get a few a few gems here. Not too bad. These tickets are great for new players, but for OGs not so much, unfortunately. Final boss Merlin&Escanor. I'm not sure about you guys. I at least do not have a final boss Merlin outfit. I think it would be awesome, actually. But Escanor's final boss outfit is incredible. And for the little bit we can see here from the preview, I can already say that Merlin's is also going to be very, very great. So we're going to be getting here another one of the wish bag thingies entrances. Hope you all also a lot of luck to get the gems. Going to come very handy right now, right? A new boss battle, I guess, with 5 more wish stones. I love when they bring these stones because I started the game like 5-6 years too late. So there's a lot of the sets that I still do not own. So yes, I'm always looking forward to this. Every 5 of these usually gets me 1 or 2 new cards. Okay, rerun for costumes. Kind of funny that they are rerunning her outfit because now you have no reason to run her anymore. But the outfits are very nice though. Yeah, I really like this knighthood outfit on all of them. The new legend outfits are good because of their extra abilities, but still, yeah, it doesn't really do much for me. And the 2 new weekly events, they limit 5 to get a total of 4 more gems. Okay, and now let's go for the main dude. Ore wa Fujimi da. I think he has exactly the same oath as like Transcend Bond. So exactly the same oath. Very well. Then let's see here what... Actually, if he has the same oath, it means he also has the same relic. But the first relic... Yeah, it will help a little bit at least. So let's take a look at this. Increase allies stats by 7% and decrease damage taken by 20%. So it's not like they needed it, but now now we're going to have Merlin and Escanor with 60% damage reduction and 21% extra stats. Nice. At the start of battle, he stores 30% attack and defense from all enemies from 2 turns. Okay. And increase allies' basic stats by 30% of the stats of the enemy with the highest combat class. So yeah, he's here to make Merlin and Escanor even more busted. If you have any doubts about it, now you don't. You're welcome. Now let's continue here. When applicable, ally takes damage from next sorted enemy, so pretty much with any human, fairies, or 7DS, Merlin and Escanor gets damage during the first 2 turns. The final damage will be decreased by another 30%. Nice. And it even decreases the enemy's max HP. The only bad thing about his whole kit is that it doesn't work from backline. I think that's the only thing I can complain about it. Because if this were a sub-character, yes, the team would be complete, but I have the feeling that right now the 7DS team does not have a sub-slot. We'll take a look at this in a second. Ablation damage, there's twice crit chance, crit damage, and 3 times the damage against debuff, okay? Decrease HP for 3 turns, weak point damage, nice. I love that a lot of the humans, I mean most of the humans, are focused around debuffs and weak point damages. Like Sun Jin Woo, LR Brunhild, now Disbon. They're going to synergize very well together. And keep in mind that potentially at the end of this month we might see a Fire Force collab. So that's going to be even better for this guy here. But okay, let's see. The ult extorts again, just like the beginning of the passive. Cancel stances, okay. And again, twice crit damage and thrice the crit damage. Very well. Very well. Sounds very devastating. And the decrease for the final damage, that is this 30%, it starts at 20. Hey, he is complete at 2 dupes, but he's already plenty good at 1 dupe. At the very least, you do not need to look for any dupes for this guy. Look on the bright side, right? And now we're going to take a look at this. And this is the point I was trying to get into. Oh, sorry. Why I think this is not a very good banner. I mean, what the heck is up with bringing this guy here? What the heck is up with bringing her? What's up with this Jericho? Very old, very old. So she is a decent backline for humans, but I still would not recommend you pull for her. He is good. I really like him. This here definitely a no. Already very old, has been in many banners. And she never actually had a use, even in the Forkoa team. So literally, on this whole banner, you're looking for only Ban, and maybe you can get some value out of Easton. See what I'm talking about? Even though the character itself, it's good, I would not recommend this banner just because of this. And that's it. So the character itself is amazing, it's very nice, I like him a lot, I really do want him. But with a collab potentially coming in the end of the month, with, well, new collabs, means 3 new characters, at least. So, yeah, I don't think it's a wise idea to go any further in spending with this guy. Just hope you can get him in future banners as a side unit or something like that. But, well, that's it. Now, let me take a look here real quick. Let me open here the game. Let's go for heroes. Let's take a look at Transcended Bond to see what his current Holy Relic does. Because you never know exactly how useful it might be, right? Yeah, let's just search for Bond. And here he is. So the Holy Relic, increase allies base stats by 3% for every debuff on enemies. So, since the new one is going to debuff everybody at the start of a turn, that already means at least base stats for allies is going to increase by another 9%. Okay. He's going to increase his own attack when attacking debuff. In this set, this part here of his passive will be non-existent because the new one doesn't apply Mark of Concentration. But yeah, it's going to get an extra 9% damage here. Okay. So 9% plus the other 14. Yeah, he's going to be applying quite a lot of help to Merlin and Escanor, but still, is it worth you potentially jeopardizing your collab summons in a couple weeks? I don't think so, but hey, let me know what you're gonna do and if you're really going to summon for him, if you really want him. I think the only reason to summon for him is if you really want a Bun. And sadly, Bun has not been getting much love in the game for quite a long time. Well, anyway, thank you very much for sticking with me, guys. I wish you all a wonderful time, and I'll see you next video. Oh, please, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe, and come back for more, of course. Bye-bye.